Welcome to Cooking with Rob and Us. Barbecue style.
Here we are, here today. Come and join us, come and play. Are you ready? Everywhere, it's great to see you here. You and me, here today. Come and join us, come and play. No matter where, no matter who, you can join in too. Hello, hooray, it's a good day.
Oh, hello there. Malolele. It's great to see you. It's our time, kia ora talofa. It's our time, our special time of day. It's our time, just you and me together. It's time to say hello, g'day, ke te pea koe. It's our time, kia ora talofa. It's our time, our special time of day. It's our time, just you and me together. It's time to say hello, g'day, ke te pea koe. It's time to say hello, g'day, talofa, tēnā koe. How are you, my friend? Ke te pea koe? I hope you're having a happy day. Oh, I'm having a great day because today I'm going flying. I'm so excited. I'm going to go flying in a plane, he wakarererangi, way up high in the sky with the birds, through the clouds and everything. I was hoping that maybe you'd, oh, you probably wouldn't want to. Well, you might. I was wondering if you'd like to come flying in the plane with me. Would you like to come flying in a plane with me today? You would? Really? Oh, great. Thank you. Well, let's get started. Now, let's see. Oh, this is the plane's body here. It's really my bed, toku moenga, but today it's going to be a plane, okay? Do you sometimes do that? Do you sometimes pretend your bed, moenga, is something else? Maybe a car, or a great big truck, or maybe a boat. Well, today my bed, toku moenga, is going to be a plane. So let's get started. I'm going to make a plane, but I don't know what a plane needs. I'll figure something out, don't you worry. I'll get this plane flying. And I know how. I've got a plane over here. We can have a look at it. And that'll help us make our wakarererangi. It's a good idea, isn't it? Well, this is a model plane here. This is the front of the plane. This is where the cockpit is. The pilots sit here. Do you know who the pilots in our plane are going to be? They're going to be you and me. They are. On the plane are some doors. These are where the passengers can hop into the plane. The body of the plane is where the passengers sit, and they can look out, all the windows here. So that's what we need. We need some passengers for the plane. Who can we use as passengers? I can see some passengers. You might know who they are. There's Lion, and beside him is Dog, and there's Doll. They can be the passengers on the plane. I'll take them aboard. Welcome aboard, passengers. Let me show you to your seats. You can sit there, Doll. Dog, how about you sit here in this seat? And Lion, there's a seat here just for you. Is that nice and comfy? Good. Well, the passengers are all aboard the plane. The plane's looking great. But what else does it need? Let's go and have another look. What does the plane need? Ah, how about some wings? These are very important. Every plane needs wings, otherwise they couldn't fly. Well, planes can fly because they have specially shaped wings that are curved on top and they're flatter underneath. And the wings work with the air currents to lift the plane into the sky and keep it there until the pilot lands it. Air rushes over and under the wings. The air rushing over the curved tops of the wings is further to go, so the air moves faster and gets spread out more thinly. That sort of reduces the air pressure pushing down on the tops of the wings, so the plane rises up like this. And that's what this plane over here needs, wings. No problem. I'll fly over and get just the thing. I've got some pieces of cardboard here. What do you think? Will they be good wings? Yeah. Now, one wing on each side. One wing here. And this other piece of cardboard can be the wing on this side. Like that. Now the plane's got wings. Come back over here and I'll show you something else on the plane. Planes, ngā wakarererangi, can also fly because they have high-speed engines. Before the plane can take off into the air, it needs to go very, very fast to force air over the wings. And that's why planes have very powerful engines to speed down the runway before they take off. Like this. Along the ground, very fast and into the air, zoom. Well, that's the sound a noisy airplane makes. It goes zoom. Let me hear you make a zooming sound. Well, now it's time for us to go flying. I'll put this plane back on its stand. Like that. And we can go flying. Now, our plane needs two pilots, e rua ngā paraita. So, I'll be one pilot, and you can be the other pilot. Climb aboard and sit beside me. Oh, I'll help you put your seatbelt on too. You ready? Oh, there goes. And a seatbelt for me. Because sometimes the plane ride's a bit bumpy. Well, put your hands on the controls and we're ready for takeoff. Now we need to zoom along the ground very quickly to force the air over those wings so we can take off. But first of all, we've got to check that the passengers have all got their seatbelts on too. The passengers are sitting in the plane behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please fasten your seatbelts, ready for takeoff. They've all got their seatbelts on. You've still got your seatbelt on too, haven't you? Great. We're ready for takeoff. Roll faster and faster along the runway, going along the ground. I think the plane's ready for takeoff. Yes, we're heading upwards, up to the sky. Ki te rangi. Hey, we're flying. Well done, pilot.
When are we going to catch a fish?
Well, we have to wait till they get hungry.
Oh, but we've been waiting for ages. I wish they'd hurry up.
Yeah. You want to make them want to bite the hook.
Yeah, that's what Daddy says.
Yeah. You have to put the right bait on the hook. I've got a worm on my hook. See, look.
Oh, hey, the fishes like worms.
Yeah. They really do. Daddy said they do. I hope they're hungry.
Or maybe they don't really like worms at all, because we've been waiting for ages and
got on your hook?
Oh, yeah. See, I've got a shoelace. Well, I couldn't find a worm, and it was the wormiest thing I could find.
Oh, I don't think the fish are going to like that very much.
Oh, well, maybe they will. I mean, they don't seem to like your worms very much either. Oh, look, I've got something. Oh, hang on, I'll pull it up.
Come on.
Here.
Hey!
Oh, maybe your shoelace wasn't the right thing after all.
I can see lots of things from way up here in the sky. I can see clouds. Oh, I can see my house, Tokufare. It looks tiny way down on the ground. And I can see your house too. What else can I see? Well, there are birds, ngamanu, flying through the sky. There are 3 pink flamingos. Oh, hold on. There's a 4th creature flying through the sky. The 4th one isn't a flamingo, though. It's a different creature. Can you spot the difference?
Hello and welcome to Spot the Difference, where you spot the one that's different. Come on out, 4 flying flamingos. Here they come, the 4 flying flamingos. Oh, hey, come back. I want to see you. Would you like to see the 4 flying flamingos again? Okay, let's count them together. 1 flying flamingo, 2 flying flamingos, 3 flying flamingos, 4 flying... Oh, wait a minute. Is this a flying flamingo? I don't think so. Which one is different? It's the flying pig. So the flying pig is the one that's different. Bye-bye. See you next time on Spot the Difference.
Did you spot the difference? Oh, well done. I don't know what a pig was doing flying around in the sky. OK, pilot, we need to land this plane now because it's time to pick up someone. Prepare for landing. Well, make sure you've still got your seatbelt on. It might be a bumpy landing. And I'll check the passengers. Oh, yep, the passengers have still got their seatbelts on. OK, prepare for landing. Down, 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 down. Boom, 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 boom. Well done. You and I are great pilots. I'm pleased we've landed this plane, Te Wakarererangi, because we need to pick someone up. We need to pick up Terence Teddy for the story. Would you like a story? Well, it's a great story. Terence Teddy goes for his first ever flight in a plane. And you and I can go along too. So curl up really cosily in your plane seat. Oh, you better keep your seatbelt on too, because we'll be going flying again very soon. I'll just get ready. Put my jacket on. There. Are you cozy? Ready for a story? Well, I think Ted is too. The story's called Terence Teddy's First Flight, and Alice Galloway told it to me. Terence Teddy was a very happy bear. He was going on his first ever plane flight. He couldn't wait. He loved planes, and he knew all about them, but he'd never ever been on one in his life, and he was very excited. Terence Teddy had his favourite little bear with him too, only his little bear wasn't looking forward to the flight. He was a bit scared. "Oh, don't worry, little bear," said Terence Teddy. "I'll look after you. Don't you worry a bit." Well, Terence Teddy was so excited that while he waited at the airport, he stuck out his paws, pretending he was flying, and he sang one of his favourite plane songs to Little Bear. "Oh, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Meow, yes, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Oh, I'm flying in a plane. Yes, I'm flying in a plane. Oh, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Meow." Well, Terence Teddy loved to stick out his paws and pretend he was flying. Do you sometimes stick out your paws? Your arms, like Terence Teddy, and pretend you're flying? Well, give it a go. Stick out your arms like wings, like Terence Teddy and me, and go... Are you ready? We can go flying together. Oh, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Meow. Yes, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Meow. I'm flying in a plane, yes, I'm flying in a plane. Oh, I'm flying in a great big aeroplane. Well, when Terence Teddy had finished singing his song, the air hostess, oh, that's me, said it was time for him and Little Bear to get on the plane. She took his ticket, his suitcase, and showed him to his seat. Right, I'll just put your suitcase down here, and you might like to take this seat here. There you go. Well, Terence Teddy told her that his Little Bear was a little bit scared about going on the plane, but that he'd look after him. Well, that's very kind of you, and you'll have a really good time. Now, would you please put yours and Little Bear's seatbelts on? Well, that made Terence Teddy feel very important, because he was looking after Little Bear. Now, Little Bear, said Terence Teddy, you'll need to wear your seatbelt so that if the plane gets bumpy, you won't hurt yourself. Little Bear was very scared. But Terence Teddy said, oh, you'll be okay. Be a brave little bear. Then the air hostess fastened her seatbelt and the plane took off. Oh, Little Bear, explained Terence Teddy, the plane needs to go very fast along the runway to force air over its wings so the plane can take off up into the sky. And the plane started to fly. Terence Teddy and Little Bear looked out the window. Hey, Little Bear, look out the window and see how tiny the houses seem, because they're way down on the ground and we're way up high in the sky. Terence Teddy held on tightly to Little Bear, and as they flew along, something began to happen. The plane started to bump around, and so did Terence Teddy and his Little Bear. They bumped this way and that way. They bumped up and down. It was very bumpy. Well, Little Bear was very scared now, but Terence Teddy said, now, Little Bear, it's getting a bit bumpy, but don't you worry. I know everything there is to know about planes, and the plane's just a little bit bumpy because of turbulence. The air gets a bit rough, and it makes the plane ride bumpy. A Little Bear, there's nothing to worry about. In fact, Little Bear, bumping around is good fun. And Little Bear and Terence Teddy bumped around together. Then the air hostess came across. She was carrying a tray. Excuse me, Terence Teddy, what would you and Little Bear like to eat? Oh, that's easy peasy. Little Bear loves honey sandwiches and honey milkshakes, and so do I. Well, here you go, said the air hostess. Here's your favourite food. Terence Teddy and Little Bear were having such a good time, and Little Bear wasn't scared anymore. See, Little Bear, isn't flying fun? Said Terence Teddy happily. And Terence Teddy and Little Bear flew through the sky, eating their honey sandwiches and drinking their honey milkshakes, and having the best plane trip in the whole wide world. And that's the end of the story. Have you ever been for a plane ride like Terence Teddy? Well, you and I are on a plane trip today, aren't we? Well, it's nearly time to land this plane. Will you help me and be the other pilot again? Okay, we'll check that your seatbelt is done up nice and tight, and I'll check the other passengers. We're coming in for a landing. Could you please make sure your seatbelts are fastened? Yep, they've got their seatbelts on. Okay, put your hands on the controls, and I will too. And prepare for landing. We're coming down. Lower and lower. We're approaching the runway. Hold on tight. Might be a bit bumpy. Ooh, it was a bit bumpy, wasn't it? But we did it.
Be quiet, be quiet. I'm trying to watch TV. Shh, shh. I can't roll
You've got to say nice things like this. Kitchy, 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 kitchy. See, that's how you do it. See?
No, just stop crying.
Uh-oh. Hey, what about making faces?
I can't make some faces here.
Hey, they're great faces.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
Hey, I've got a good idea. Let's sing.
Okay.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Moi, Peppy, moi, ra. Moi, Peppy, moi, ra. Moi, Peppy, moi, ra. Moi, Peppy, moi, ra. Hey, she's gone to sleep. I'm going back outside. See ya.
Right, I'm going back to watch TV.
And coming into land. Bumpty, 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 bump. The plane's landed, so you can have another look at it. This is the front of the plane here. It's where the pilots sit. You and I were pilots, weren't we? On the bed plane. There are lots of windows along the body of the plane for the passengers to look out of, and doors for the passengers to climb aboard. The plane has 2 wings, one on each side. And planes can fly because they have specially shaped wings that are curved on top and flat underneath. Planes can also fly because they've got high-speed engines to speed down the runway before they take off. Zoom! Well, that's sort of the sound that a noisy aeroplane makes. Join in with me. Help me make that sound and I'll fly the plane. Try it with me. Are you being a noisy plane? The plane's flying towards you. Hey, come back, plane. It's time to land. Boom, 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 boom. It was a bumpy landing on the runway. Well, you might be outside and hear a plane, hear wakarere-rangi flying around in the sky today. Or maybe one day you'll go for a fly in a plane. Or maybe you could make your bed, tō moinga, into a plane and take your toys for a fly, like we did. Well, it's time for me to fly now. So whatever you do, be happy, and I'll see you again soon. Saigin. See you later, it's time to say goodbye. See you later, I've really got to fly. So see you later, it's time for us to end. See you later, I'll be back again. Kakite, see you later, I hope you've had some fun. In Ohora, I'm leaving, I've really got to run. So see you later, it's time for us to end. See you later, I'll be back again. So long, see ya, in Ohora. Goodbye, my friend. This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.